Thank you for joining us this morning. David and Sylvia are on a jet even as we speak, heading to Disneyland for next week's shows.
The happiest place on earth.
Well,
is right here with us this morning.
So Mum and Dad are gone, the kids are playing today. Well, another bombshell blow for Harry and Meghan. Netflix now looking unlikely to renew that $100 million multi-show contract with the pair, which is set to expire in September.
It's the same agreement that saw huge success when it kicked off with the release of Harry and Meghan in 2022. For more, we're joined by royal reporter and 9Honey, Natalie Oliveri. Nat, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Always great chatting about the royals. Netflix is saying that it's open to one-off project down the line. What do you think about this decision?
Yeah, look, I guess this is not the best news for Harry and Meghan. 5 years ago, they signed this $100 million deal with Netflix, about 150 million Australian dollars. It's a huge amount. This was really meant to fund their new lifestyle in California, pay for that huge mortgage on their Montecito mansion. But look now, 5 years down the line, the contract is expiring in September. We're hearing it's not going to be renewed. It has not been confirmed yet by Netflix or the couple, but it looks like it's done. Now, what this means is that they could be signing deals with other streamers, perhaps, another company. People are still interested in the couple, but they haven't produced enough content to really satisfy Netflix. That's what we're hearing. They had their documentary, Harry and Meghan, back in 2022. That was huge. It remains the biggest documentary so far on Netflix, but it was really that first and second episode. Viewers sort of died off in the latter episodes. Meghan's show, of course, that aired in March, and really it was popular for the first episode, but Netflix released some figures earlier this month, and it showed that particular series has failed to reach the top 300 shows for the platform this year. So that's not good news. I think it's sitting at about 383 million. Yeah, it's really not been as popular as Meghan wants. However, season 2 is coming. So fans who did like that show can see
your favourite show,
It had about 5.5 million viewers. So that's not a lot, really.
So did they get the initial 100 mil or not?
We don't really know. I mean, it's never been confirmed, that figure. That's always been a bit of a speculative amount. But look, they have to fund their money somehow. So I guess questions are now turning to where will they be getting their money, because their deal with Spotify, now that ended a couple of years ago. And we saw Harry's team meeting with the King's team recently in London. So a lot of people are saying why, that timing is looking a little bit suspicious now with this Netflix deal ending. So who knows what's going to happen.
It's a lot of money, but they'd be expensive to run.
Exactly.
Hey, moving on, how's the King doing? He's opened up about his health. What's he told us?
He has. Now, the King, he was at an event the other day in not far from his home at Sandringham, and he was asked by a royal fan how is he going with his cancer battle, and the King said it's just one of those things. Now, we're sort of hearing bits and pieces from King Charles about his cancer journey. We've never been told exactly what type of cancer he is battling. He's still undergoing some form of treatment every week, but look, he seems to be doing well. He's incredibly busy. He's just about to go on holidays at the moment with Queen Camilla. They're going to be journeying to Balmoral Castle, as the royal family do each year. So that's going to give him a little bit of downtime. But he's still got, regular engagements on the diary at the moment. So, yeah, I don't think we're going to be seeing the King slowing down anytime soon.
Well, speaking of engagements, Donald Trump is heading to the UK for another state visit. Any further details on that?
Well, this is really exciting. Donald Trump is going to be the first US president to actually have 2 state visits to the UK. That is unprecedented. So he and his First Lady Melania will be travelling to Windsor Castle in September. The state visit is being held there, as we saw with the French president last month. And King Charles, Queen Camilla hosting that. Donald Trump's visit actually will coincide with the 3rd anniversary of Queen Elizabeth II's funeral. So we're expecting some sort of tribute. Perhaps he might lay some flowers at Her Majesty's tomb. But look, we're seeing vision here of the last time Donald Trump visited the UK for the state visit, walking in front of the Queen, a few blunders. Look, it was quite a funny visit, but Melania, apparently she said the Queen loved them, and Donald Trump loves the late Queen. He very much wants to align himself with the royal family. So I think this is going to be a very visual experience. We're hoping Prince William and Catherine take part, as they did with the Macrons as well. So it's going to be something to look forward to. at Windsor Castle because Buckingham Palace is undergoing that refurbishment at the moment.
I hope Trump behaves himself this time.
Hopefully he's brushed up on his royal protocols.
Hopefully, yeah.
Thank you, Natalie.
Thank you.
Thanks, Nat.